Hi, this is Victor Morganti from FactEngine. Today we'll be looking at performing natural language queries over a Neo4j graph database using FactEngine. FactEngine is part of the Boston conceptual modeling software, and a new facility to perform natural language queries over a Neo4j database will be released sometime in June 2022, and this is a brief demonstration of that facility. We've got the Boston conceptual modeling software open in front of us, and we've got a model open in the Model Explorer, which I've called Neo4j, and it has a series of pages within that model. There are a series of object role models where person acted in movie, so we're going to be operating over the movies database that comes with Neo4j, and where person acted in movie. If we go to the properties for this fact type, we can see in the top right hand side of in the properties grid that the database name for that fact type is in all caps with an underscore, acted in. So that's the edge type name in the Neo4j database. Similarly with directed, person directed a movie, or a person produced a movie. So the movies database is a database that stores a set of movies, a set of people who acted in those movies, who produced those movies, and who directed those movies. From Boston we can morph to the property graph schema view of our model, and we can see where we have the node types person and movie, and we have the edge types person acted in movie, person directed movie, and the reciprocal reading movie was directed by person, and person produced a movie, and the movie was produced by a person. Of course, in Boston we can also morph to the entity relationship diagram for that model as if it were a relational knowledge graph. But we're only focusing today on the property graph and graph schema capability within Boston and FactEngine to be able to do natural language queries over a Neo4j database. If we go to the model, click and then right click, we can open FactEngine and we can start to write natural language queries. So we can write a very broad query. So which person acted in which movie, and we'll get a list of people and the movies that they acted in. So for instance, Emil Ephraim acted in The Matrix, or so he says. The query behind those results is a Cypher query that goes out to the Neo4j database and returns the results. So we're saying match person that acted in a movie and return the person's name and the movie title. So we can make the query a little bit more complex, where we say which person acted in which movie, and that person directed that movie, and we get a limited result back. So Tom Hanks acted in and directed the movie That Thing You Do, Clint Eastwood, Unforgiven, and Danny DeVito, Hoffa. We can put conditionals on our query, so we can say which person acted in the movie The Matrix, and we have these 5 actors that are returned, so Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, etc. And here's the Cypher query behind that. We can extend the query by asking which other movies that person has acted in, and by saying, and that person acted in which movie too. So putting a delimiter on the second movie. So we can see that Hugo Weaving also acted in Cloud Atlas, V for Vendetta, the Matrix Revolutions, the Matrix Reloaded as well, and the Matrix. So that's a brief introduction to Boston, FactEngine, and writing natural language queries over a Neo4j database. FactEngine converts the queries into Cypher. The Cypher is palmed out to the Neo4j database, and the results returned and displayed in the results view. Of course, you also have a graph view of your results, similar to if you were working inside Neo4j desktop. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Victor Morgani from FactEngine. FactEngine provides consulting on knowledge graphs, object role modeling, property graph schemas, and relational models. And of course, FactEngine is the author of the world-leading Boston conceptual modeling software. Thanks again. I look forward to speaking with you soon.